Hello there, traveler. Come a little closer. I'm Audio Bad. Today I'm going to teach you my secret furnishing techniques. I found a way to mash these utility modules together, saving us tons of space on the inside and allowing us to be more creative with our beautiful designs. Before we get into that, can you look at this real quick?
Like and subscribe.
Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Let me give you the grand tour. This whole area is going to be storage. We're going to fit every single storage module in this hab, and this walkway. Over here I switched this hab to an ambassador. I wanted it to look a little cleaner in here because I'm going to make it into a med bay. Up here we're going to fit 2 nutrient processors right here in this spot, as well as pilot's bed and a mission radar right here. We're going to put 6 refiners in this room. Over here, we're going to make the rest of the crew's sleeping quarters and maybe fit in a little bit of a laundry facility as well. Alright, first things first, we got to get the ship moving. In order for this to work, scroll over to autopilot management and maintain current flight path. And you may need to give it a little bit of speed at first too. Also, make sure you don't fly into an asteroid field. So I'm going to give it a little bit of juice. I'm going to do this just like so. And I'm quickly going to build bottom floor a medipod right here. As you can see, we got the Titan little med table, the Titan little surgery table. Here we're going to go ahead and do storage. Went a little too fast. Hold on, let me stop the ship real quick. A few things I want to put in place first. 0 and 1 right here. And 8. Check these real quick. Yep, that's right. 9 in the back. 7. No, I want 7 to go over here. 5. No, it's 3. Dinosaur bones. Okay, I've got 2, 5, and 6. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get the ship moving. Maintain current flight path. Okay, I'm going to put 2. Okay, I'm going to put it on this door here like this. That place is right there. And then 6. Place it right here. That to be a little bit more open. So I'm going to make this go a little faster. Okay, autopilot. Maintain current flight path. Alright, now that we're moving a little bit quicker. Delete. Actually, I guess I could have just moved it. There we go. And 6. Right here. As you can see, this doorway is all the way open now. Okay, and I'll put the last one in here, just like so. Oh, we lost our speed. Run back up, get it moving again. Autopilot, maintain flight path. Got this, and place. Cool. Now we have storage all through here. This storage is now doubled up, and we still can access these rooms. Storage here. Now that that's done, I'm going to come up here. Get this ship moving again. Maintain current flight path. I'm going to grab a nutrition unit, place it here. Oh, that's a little bit too far over. So I'm going to grab it, hold it here until the ship slows down a little bit, and that doorway gets clear. Okay, we're slow enough that it can line up with the doorway really nicely, so I'm going to place it a whole bunch of times until I get the right spot. If you want it to go a little bit slower, you can go down to a planet. I'm going to fly over to this little moon. Oh wow, look, there's a crashed freighter right there. Not here for that though. All right, I'm going to maintain current flight path. Grab a nutrition unit. Now we're going a little too slow, I think. I'm just gonna have to go back into space. I'm gonna full stop, and then I'm going to do maintain current flight path. Let's see what kind of speed we got. Oh, that's much better. Okay, I think we can make this work. Here we go. Ready, set. Oops. Let me go first person. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I think we got a good one. Let me stop the ship real quick. All right, delete, 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 delete. Delete, 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 delete. I think this is the last one. It's not covering up too much of the door, so I'm going to take it. With this, we can put another nutrition unit right here, and now the two are merged into one. So we've got a more diversified kitchen. Let's get this moving again. Autopilot management, maintain current flight path. I want to put a mission radar right here. Going a little too fast again. Here we go. Now we wait. Let's place a few of these. That's pretty good. Yeah, it pretty much lines up with the other one, so I'm gonna take that. Uh-oh. Well, that was lucky. I'm changing direction, and I'm going to go into maintain current flight path. Alright, now we're going to do the refiner room. So I'll do one right here. We'll place a bunch of these. I just want it to be lined up with the door, sort of. Yeah, that one's good. Okay, now we're going to go a little speed on this. Maintain current flight path. Refiner. I'm going to put it right here. Alright, now that we're going a little bit slower, we're going to place another one. And we have one big super refiner now. And now these crew berths fit quite nicely right here in the middle. Only in the Titan habs though, they don't work well in other habs. Let me stop this ship real quick. But this looks good to me. We'll put a fourth one over here, like so. Right next to the mission radar. Okay, let's make more refiners. Go ahead and fill this room out, just like so. And you can put more in here, but I like how this looks. I don't think I need more than 6 refiners on here. I don't think I really need 6 refiners on here. Alright, then I can come down here into the med room and put the medipods here and here. This is a little bit in the way. Come back, Moon. Alright, we're going to get a slow flight path and maintain current flight path. Let's move this a little further back. There we go. Looks a little bit better. Not so crowded. I'm going to go to the space station. Alright, here we are. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little red light right here. And then I'm going to grab a crew footlocker, shrink it down. We'll place that right there. Actually, I want to place it right here. Delete. I want to put a locker right here. Probably about there. That looks good. Matter of fact, we could put this all the way over here, and that wouldn't be a problem at all. I could get these tied drapes, shrink them down a bit. These could go right here in front of the bed, just like so. Alright, grab a shelf, make it a bit bigger, place it right about here. Then grab an opulent tapestry. We can place this right about here. Actually, I think I'm going to make this a little higher. Make this a little bit bigger. This out a little bit more like so. Grab the tapestry. It's a better height. Might even shrink it a bit, just a little bit, bigger and bigger. There we go. And then get as close as you want to the wall. This looks good to me. Delete the shelf. Okay. Now we've got the cockpit sealed off. We don't have a bunch of sunlight glaring in our bed. Yeah, it looks nice. Let's grab an upholstered chair. Make up for this lost seat right here. Put it right here. Grab a kite pattern rug and put it right here. Beautiful. Move over to the other bedroom. We can put a nutrition unit in here, just like so. And let's start on the laundry. Alright, grab a server. Make it a bit bigger and turn it sideways. Probably about that big is good. I'll line it up with this line right here, just like so. I'm gonna grab a side panel. Turn this around on the wall, bring it over on top of the server, shrink it down a bit, looks like a good size. Line it up with the floor, just like so. Grab a flat panel, we're going to shrink this down and line it up with the top and the floor, just like so. Although in this position, the floor doesn't really matter, so you can just kind of line it up with the top. There we go, and there we go. Yeah, that looks nice. Grab a small holographic display B, place it right here. Grab C, place it right here. Scroll up, grab a vintage cooking pan. Turn this like that, and then I'm going to change the axis and flip it around. I'm going to have it look kind of like there. Turn this a bit here. There we go. Now we've got a dryer door. Grab a worktop, place this partway into the dryer, into the washing machine, just like this. Be like a little folding table. Locked crate and shrink it down. It could be like detergent. We can grab an insulated flask. Make it a little bit bigger. It could be like softener. Grab some rugs and shrink them down. Put these on the countertop like this. Be a little canvas pile, just like so. Copy the crew locker. Place them around for the rest of the crew. Place one right here. Place one right here. Copy the tall locker. We can do 1, 2, 3. This group is going to need some entertainment. Grab a server. We're going to make it a bit bigger. Turn it. There we go. That should be good. Place and grab a station billboard, turn it sideways, a bit bigger, center it however you like, make it about that big. Move this locker over a little, just like so. Alright, grab server block B, shrink it down, place it right in front of the TV like so. Grab a flat panel, shrink it down. Now we have a little table, I want it to be lower. Grab a wall unit, place it right here in front of the TV. The flat panel, shrink it down a bit, place it on top. You can shrink that down a little bit more. The flat panel on top, that's better. Line it up however you like. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna grab the classic chair, spin it around. This one right here, and one right here. Alright, you know you gotta have refreshments, so grab the vintage teapot, place it right here in the middle. A couple of cups, bottle, grab an oil burner, put it in the corner here. Put a floating tassel lily in it. You gotta shrink it down. Okay, we can place it just like that. Looks nice. Grab an industrial palette, shrink it down. About that big. Put some tea leaves on there, just like so. Some accessories, you know, for tea. Here's some tea in a canister. Or make it small tea. We'll have 2 of them. Get some rugs in here, just like so. One over here. Yeah, looks nice. We're gonna grab a green light and place it right here, hidden in the wall. Throw another one up here in the ceiling, and in the back here. Put one in this thing, and one in this thing. And it contrasts well with this little orange light here. Throw some decals on the lockers. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that looks nice. Ta-da! Oh, shoot, and I just remembered something. We have buckets. We have buckets in construction. Then that's like popcorn or something. There we go. Alright, let's go downstairs. Grab a flat panel. Make it really big. This room will look kind of sterile. So we're gonna white out these walls. Well, maybe just that one, because this one will start covering this up. Now I want a worktop. Countertop, worktop. Right here. Put up some wall screens. Got a green one, blue one, do a really big orange one. Got holographic wall displays. This one's big. We'll put it right here. Hopefully, eventually. Oh, we got it, I think. Right there. I'll take it. Grab another flat panel. We can put a vertical right here. Yeah, that's good. Good enough. Smaller displays. A up here at the top. B, even higher than the top. C, what I mean. Just like so. Take this other larger display and we'll shrink it down a bit and put it at the bottom here. Hard to see. Place. Looks nice though. Let's grab an oscilloscope. We'll put it right here. Shrink it down a bit. Place. Robotic arm. Shrink that down too. Place. Flat panel back here. Real big. Just like so. Put some tall cabinets on it. I'll do 2. Looks nice. Put a storage panel right here. Grab a storage panel. Put it right here. Just like so. You can do a monitor station for each of these. A little closer. Right about there. Yeah, that's good enough. So we don't really need both of these. So let's put a monitor station like right here. Let's put it right here. Composter's going in here. Dispose of the trash. These can go in a lot of places. Right here. Put one in the bedroom. Yeah. Let's do something with this refiner room. Let's make a barrel. It's right there. Let's do 3 of these. We'll build a timber shelving unit. Place it right here. Put a crate fabricator on this. It's fit perfectly at the default size. Hey, that looks really dark. Why is it suddenly dark in here? Grab a yellow light. The yellow light's in here. Back here. Yeah, we can stick these lights right inside the refiners too. Just like this. Light these refiners up. Just like this. There we go. Ceiling in the back here, and in the back here. Here by the door, hidden right here by the floor. Put one on the side too, why not? Light it up! Alright, this place is lit. Could throw a shell assembly station in the back here. Center it with the floor here. There we go. Yeah, that looks cool. I don't use this thing a lot, so some of our stuff is poking into it, but it looks cool anyway. Yeah, throw a monitor stack in this corner right here. That around. There we go. Make it look a little cluttered in here. I want a bit more light in here. I'm gonna grab a red light. Let's stick it in this corner back here. I'm gonna grab a standing planter. Place these in the back of the room just like so. Now we got a bit of a carbon farm. Just so you know, if your leaves disappear like this, you just pick it up and reset it like that. Your leaves come back. Ta-da! Right, let's spruce up the storage a little bit now. The large monitor station. This is how we keep track of our inventory. Don't much care for the default color, so I'm gonna switch it to blue and white. No, switch it to red. Yeah, we're gonna switch it to red. Grab another foot locker. Place it right here. Maybe another one on top. Grab an industrial barrel. Put that right here and right here. So let's move this one back a bit. Well, let's shrink these down. I don't like how big they are. They're too big. There we go. Just like that. Move these back a bit. And you can fill it with aesthetics. Or you could just blast a bunch of barrel and crates in here. Make it more practical. Do a canister rack over here in the back. Some orbital storage. Got a secure archive here below the computer. Data bank. Out here we could put our actual servers. Like 1, 2. Let's give them some lights too. Let's do blue lights. I'm trying to keep them cool. I like to do a blue and a red over here. Get kind of a purple effect. Here it is, bubble duct. Yeah, that looks cool. It's like a lava lamp. It's like a giant lava lamp. Throw a circle pattern rug right here, kind of right in the middle of the room. Yeah, there we go. Do a little wall display right here. Let's put it on this side. Come on, you dang thing. Maybe I should shrink it more. There we go, just like that. The other one can go on this side. There we go. Go on this one too. We need this one and this one. Turn, please. There we go. Just like that. Yeah, that looks great. Alright, I think we're pretty much done. Looks good to me. Alright, let's take a look at everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed putting it together. And make sure you like and subscribe.
All hail the brood mother.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.